Today, the medical team at Kitware would like to introduce VolView Insight, a software platform we've developed to unify imaging and clinical data. The power of VolView Insight is that it provides an integrated platform for clinicians and researchers to interact with medical data. Typically, imaging data is stored separately in a PACS, or Picture Archiving and Communication System, from other types of patient data. Here you can see how we connect to a PACS system for imaging data via DICOM web. Then we connect to an EHR system to transport patient data sources in HL7 file format over the Smart Authorization Framework. Following these protocols is crucial for compliance with directives including the 21st Century Cures Act passed by the US Congress in 2016. Different federal requirements for healthcare data interoperability mandate special attention to data access, and to be clinic-ready, VolView Insight handles all of these requirements. Lastly, on the back end, we have a modular Python environment. This allows researchers and developers to deploy advanced multimodal models that integrate clinical data sources such as those built in PyTorch for analysis. Most large-scale and cutting-edge models, like those from Meta or Hugging Face, are trained in PyTorch, and pre-trained weights are released with PyTorch-compatible checkpoints. This means that the Python backend is essential for integrating with the most cutting-edge multimodal models for both fine-tuning and inference. Before I give a look into VolView Insight, I want to show an example of the different data sources. Here, locally, I have all of the patient data loaded into a FHIR server. HappyFHIR implements the same exact protocols as does Epic, Cerner, and others, and so we have some of the patient data here in a standardized representation of the underlying electronic health record. VolView Insight is built to parse and utilize it. Similarly, here I'm running an Orthanc server as a PACS. You can imagine that a radiology or cardiology clinic would have their data stored in a PACS similar to this one, either provided by their EHR vendor or separately. Our platform exposes the necessary endpoints to ingest the imaging data into the clinical viewer. Now, let's look at the application itself. In a real-world scenario, a clinician would connect to a major EHR platform, such as Cerner. Here, a physician would log into the EHR and securely grant VolView Insight access to the relevant patient data. For this demo, I'll connect to our local server and select a patient. Once I load the patient's imaging study, their relevant EHR data is pulled in and displayed alongside it. Here, we have some graphs of vitals demonstrating the connection between the imaging and clinical data streams. We built this system so that it would be simple and extensible. Kitware can tailor the information displayed from the EHR to the particular needs of a client or research group. Now I can run an analysis. I'll start with sending the image over to a backend deep learning model for lung segmentation. The application sends the imaging data to our Python backend, runs the model, and returns the result as a visualization overlaid on the scan. With the backend being implemented in Python, the type of data displayed here is plug and play. Now, here's another example of an analysis. You can see here that this window changed to show the results of a multimodal analysis. In this window, you might want to integrate with a model that does risk prediction, diagnosis, or even provides the output of a multimodal large language model. VolView Insight is an extensible framework from which results can be visualized, interacted with, and changed out to suit the rapid pace of AI development. What we've built is a robust and transparent foundation for creating clinic-ready applications. By handling the complex integration of data and analysis, VolView Insight allows clinicians and researchers to focus on what matters, leveraging multimodal data to improve patient care and advance medical research. Thank you. If you want to learn more about VolView Insight and the various ways Kitware can customize it for your research and product development needs, come sign up for a demo.